What's going on, guys? JSkeleton here with Randy for guys today, coming at you with a little bit of Call of Duty 4 Remastered news, as well as a little bit of Titanfall 2 news. They go hand in hand, you'll understand in a second. So, Vince Zampella, he's one of the guys in charge of Titanfall, okay? But let me give you a little bit of a backstory before I let you guys in on the news itself, and because you guys might not be super familiar with who he is and whatnot. But Vince Zampella, he was one of the guys who was in charge of the development for both Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And so some drama kind of happened early on into development of MW3, I believe it was. It might have been halfway through MW2 of the MW2 cycle, not development, but the cycle, if I remember right. And some drama happened. There's just some stuff going on, and basically a core of Infinity Ward left. And out of that core, the two guys that were in charge, I believe Jason, I forget his last name, I think it was Jason something, as well as Vince Zampella, they were the guys in charge for COD4, Modern Warfare, and MW2. And so they took off, they split. A bunch of the core Infinity Ward guys and girls went with them, and they formed their own business called Respawn, their own development company called Respawn. And now Respawn, they're responsible for Titanfall. So they're the ones that created Titanfall a few years back. It was an Xbox One exclusive at first, and you know, they were obviously a smaller company, and they're still kind of a small company, but they're building up. They're building their core group. I think they're at about 90 developers right now. For Titanfall 1, they had about 70 developers in Respawn, at least those who are working on Titanfall itself. Then they have another part of Respawn that's working on a new Star Wars game and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, so there's a bunch of drama that happened. They went and made Respawn, and then they created Titanfall, and now they're coming out with Titanfall 2 October 28th of this year. And obviously, Infinite Warfare is coming alongside Call of Duty 4 Remastered. And like I said, Vince is one of the guys who is responsible for Call of Duty 4 and MW2. So he had a little bit of something to say, and he basically called the guys who are working on the remaster for Call of Duty 4 Remastered, and he told them not to mess it up. He says, that's on the record response. That's my on the record response. I rang them up and said, honestly, don't mess it up. It's a huge part of people's gaming memories. So that cannot be more true. If you guys have played Call of Duty 4 and MW2 back when it was in its prime, then you know what I'm talking about if you're Call of Duty veterans. But if you're not, if you came into the Call of Duty scene a little bit later on, you may not understand the full extent of the memories that were created behind Call of Duty 4 and MW2. Those are really great games, man. I had a blast playing those when they were in their prime, when they were, the game of the year. And they were just a ton of fun. So I completely agree with him, and I have to give him props for letting them know, like, hey, don't mess this up, man, because it's true. It's such a key thing. It's such a key importance that, they don't mess it up, because there are so many key memories for a lot of Call of Duty vets that, it would really suck if for some reason they messed it up. But, yeah, so that's quick news for you guys. Just thought I'd let you guys know, and I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, but you guys have been watching some Titanfall trailer gameplay. I figured to put that up. Activision likes to give people strikes for showing off the trailers for, not strikes, but claims, sorry. They like to give people claims for showing the trailers of whatever Call of Duty related stuff, so that's why I didn't put a Call of Duty trailer. But Titanfall 2, Call of Duty 4 Remastered, both two games that I'm really stoked for. Cannot wait for them to come out. But you guys let me know in the comment section below. Are you stoked for COD 4 Remastered? Are you stoked for Titanfall 2? One or the other, maybe both, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed the video, please smack the like button, subscribe to the comment channel, awesome stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video. And like always, until then, game on. Darkness taking over you.